Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show helps raise the bar for all the more sport enthusiasts, those who want more out of life, those who want to do more, those who want to be more, those who love the thrill and the joy and the connection of what these high performance engines bring into our lives. Because holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good freaking person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Man, today we're going to be talking about adopting the succeed or die trying mindset. Because success is not for the fucking faint hearted. It really isn't. It's for those who are willing to go to the ends of the earth and back in order to achieve the things that they're after. Those who know that failure is not an option. And in today's competitive world, my friend, it's crucial more than ever to go all in with the things that you do. At least if winning is on your mind. At least if winning is the thing that you're trying to accomplish. At least if winning is the thing that you want to succeed at, right? But I want you to know that this succeed or die trying mindset that we're talking about today, it's not about being reckless. It really isn't. It's about your solid commitment and your ability to remain resilient despite the road up ahead for you, right? So let's understand what the succeed or die trying mindset truly means, right? It's all about developing this relentless pursuit of your goals. It's about never giving up. It's about realizing that failure is not the end, but rather a stepping stone towards the journey of success. And I say this because many times when we face adversities in our life, we may feel like, oh my God, this is the fucking end. Like, it happens to the best of us. We may feel like giving up. But it's in those moments when it's most important to be able to see the bigger picture, to tell yourself, this is not happening to me, this is happening for me. Like when you're able to learn from each failure, it really reshapes your mind on how you see like that activity, that thing that you're going through, right? And what it does is that it transfers it from being a failure to a lesson learned. And each lesson learned is a stepping stone along your path to greatness. It really is. And so know that success, it will require your full fucking commitment. It truly is. Because it will fucking test you. It will try to break you. It will challenge you to see how badly you freaking want it. This is why you have to be fully invested in those goals that you're going after. This is why you need to know why you're fucking doing them, why you're going after them. And I'm not referring to like some superficial why, because I just want to make more money. Man, you need to have something that's so fucking meaningful that when the going gets tough, because it fucking will, you will still want to keep going, no matter how challenging things may seem up ahead, because you have this fucking deep meaning tied to it. Like, for example, like we've all heard of Elon Musk. This guy is a fucking genius. This dude is a motherfucking savage. He truly is, man. He goes after the biggest goals in humanity. Like he risks everything, financially and personally, to be able to ensure that success of all his ventures, like, is achieved, right? And he says it for himself. He says that he fails all the fucking time, but yet he keeps going, right? And so this dude's why is so deep. Like this dude's why is making our human race a multi-planetary species. Then the responsibility that comes with that, man, that shit is not small at all. That's fucking, no one has done that shit before. And so you imagine like how tough that goals are, how deep that why is, right? And so like when that dude faces setbacks, because he says it all the time. He's like, man, I face setback after setback after setback. He knows that they're all part of the process. He keeps going no matter what. And it's only a matter of time until we get humans on Mars. It's just gonna happen. It will happen in our lifetime. So get fucking ready. And so let's transition into the psychological, like the psychology, I should say, behind the succeed or die trying mindset, right? And so it's all about developing mental toughness. And when mental toughness is rooted in who you are, it gives you the ability to persevere through hardships. It gives you the ability to keep going, to get right back up when you get punched in the face. And trust me that you fucking will. You'll get sucker punched when you least expect it. Maybe not figuratively, but for sure as a figure of speech, man. And so you develop your mental toughness by doing hard things. It's doing the tasks that you don't want to do when you build this muscle up the most. Like if you want to be mentally tough, go after the hard shit. Go after doing things that you don't want to do. Like you have to have grit. And grit is a psychological trait, but one that goes with success and high achievements. It really is. You gotta have grit if you want to succeed. And so that was coined and studied extensively by psychologist Angela Duckworth. And she says that grit refers to the combination of passion and perseverance toward your long-term goals. And unlike talent or intelligence, grit is about the sustained effort and the interest in what you're doing. And so when the going gets tough, you keep going. And so you see, this succeed or die trying mindset is deeply rooted in the concept of grit, right? It's not just about having the drive to start something. It's about your relentless pursuit of that goal despite the challenges, despite the failures, despite, the multiple days or sometimes weeks or even sometimes months of having slow progress that sometimes you feel like, man, nothing is fucking happening. Right? And so grit, it embodies the very essence of this mindset that we're talking about today, of the succeed or die trying mindset. Like where giving up is simply not a fucking option. Grit involves deep passion for your goals. And passion is the fire that fuels your journey. It's what keeps you focused on your vision, even when distractions and obstacles are at their greatest, man, because you're going to get distracted. Obstacles are going to arise. That shit will fucking happen, man. But this is where grit really shines. It really is. Having perseverance is the unwavering commitment that keeps you pushing forward, no matter the setbacks, no matter the speed bumps, no matter how big that fall is, you get right back up, right? And it's about continuing to show up, to work, and to push through all those difficult moments that build you up. Right? And so in this succeed or die trying mindset that we're covering today, perseverance is the fucking backbone. Perseverance is what allows us to keep going when others quit. Because trust me when I tell you that there are going to be so many people out there that quit, and those that keep going will eventually succeed. And so Dr. Angela Duckworth's research, it shows that grit is a stronger predictor of success than talent or intelligence. And so what that means is, I was like trying to see if my concepts are a little blurry right here, but so Dr. Angela Duckworth's research shows that grit is the predecessor, as it's stronger actually. Grit is stronger to get you going forward to build that success that you want than talent is or than being intelligent is. Because if you're gritty, if you're willing to persevere, if you're willing to continue, if you're willing to show up no matter what, no matter how talented that other person is, if they give up and you keep going, you're going to fucking succeed. Right? And so this means that adopting the succeed or die trying mindset, which is fundamentally gritty, can position you for success in any area of your life. Like it's the ability to stick with your goals over the long term and facing every challenge head on that separates those who succeed from those who fall short. And so adopting this mindset involves reprogramming your brain to really see failure as part of the process rather than a stopping point, right? Like, do you think that if Thomas Edison hadn't seen failure as part of the process, he would have invented the light bulb? Fucking no, hell no. Like, bro, that's why his famous quote became famous in the first place, right? And so Thomas Edison said that I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that haven't worked. That's a fucking strong ass mindset right there. That's having some grit to persevere. That's having some grit to keep going, to find the next step, to find the next reason, to find the determination to keep going, and know that eventually if you keep going, so you're going to run into success. And so I wanted to give you a couple practical steps that you can take so that you can cultivate this succeed or die trying mindset. First is really just to set clear, non-negotiable goals for yourself, right? It's important to have a clear vision and set goals that are absolute must for you. And you have to be willing to break down those larger goals into smaller actionable steps, because if you just focus on these big goals, it's very easy to get in your head and to be like, oh my God, how the fuck am I going to do that? I'm going to do that. It's going to be so far. And so when you break down your large goals, your long-term goals into short-term goals, into small actionable steps, you start making progress. And when you start making progress, you start being happy. And happiness is the thing that's going to fuel you to keep going. It's the thing that's going to fuel you to fucking wake up the next day, right? And so second is to embrace the discomfort and the challenges up ahead, right? You want to step out of your comfort zone regularly on a daily basis, because the path to success is often, more times than none, uncomfortable. There's going to be times where you're going to be like, fuck, I don't want to do this, but you have to fucking do it. Like when the challenges come at you, know that they're there to help you grow. Challenges are opportunities for you to build yourself up, for you to become better. So don't look at them as setbacks. Look at them as stepping stones to the next version of yourself, right? And so third is really to build a resilient support system, right? It's important to surround yourself with not only people who believe in your vision, but people who will also push you to keep going and to fucking persevere and to show up again, right? And then fourth is really to practice your relentless action, right? And I can't stress this one enough. You gotta take consistent, relentless action towards your goals, right? No matter how small the steps may seem, because with no action, you will never get anywhere. You gotta have this relentless approach to taking action day after day after day after day after day, right? And so know that the pain of trying and failing is only temporary, but the pain of never trying or living with regret, that shit is fucking permanent. I'm encouraging you today to adopt the mindset shift of fearing failure to fearing regret way more, because it's this shift that will fuel the succeed or die trying approach, right? And so remember, understand the mindset shift, build your mental toughness, take practical steps daily, and embrace the cost of regret over failure. My friend, if you adopt this succeed or die trying mindset today, you'll fucking move forward. You will persevere. You will eventually succeed, right? Know that true success requires your full commitment, and you have the power in you to make your goals reality. You truly do. And start to take action on them today. Let's get to fucking work. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep into the ground, and I'm calling out all the motorsport enthusiasts who want to improve their situation. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back, and let's become the badass motherfuckers that we're meant to be. Breaking the stereotype is exactly what we're here to do. This movement is called Live Your Life Wide Open, and helping others level up is the mission that God has tasked us with. Join me on this journey while we empower our people to do more and to be more. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smash that button so you never miss another episode. And if you connected with today's message, man, please share this on your story and make sure you tag me at Wide Open Randy, because those are the actions that help more gearheads to hear and really see this podcast. And ultimately, it's going to help our community grow. Catch up with you guys on the next episode. But till then, live your life wide open, my friend. Peace.